Good morning and welcome to Hashtag Rise and Grind. I am your host, Glenn Lundy. I am a husband to one, a father to six, and the general manager of Dan Cummins Chevrolet Buick in Paris, Kentucky, the second largest used car franchise dealer in the United States of America. It is 5:30 a.m. and I hope that you are ready to rise and grind.
Hey, good morning, guys. Sorry about that. We're running a couple tests. Here I am testing at 5:30 in the morning. What the heck is wrong with me? You guys are like, dude, we just need to get up in here and rise and grind. We don't need to be doing no testing. But I had to run a quick little test on some different posts, some stuff, just trying to work on some stuff. So anyways, appreciate you guys bearing with me through that. Good morning. Today is Thursday. It is Thursday, April 12th, 2018. It is the first day, the very first day of the rest of your life. And I, for one, am incredibly excited about it. I'm excited that it's supposed to be warm today. Finally, we're going to have some warmth today. I'm excited that it's a Thursday. Thursdays are always good. We always have a good time at the dealership. We've got some new training that we're going to be doing. We've got a new platform coming in as far as our internet provider, as far as our website, and different ways we're going to try to make the car buying process even more frictionless. So it's pretty incredible. So I've got a big day ahead of me. I hope you have a big day ahead of you. But before we get too far into this, I want you guys to understand that we are going to talk today about how sometimes down actually means up. And I know that sounds really weird, but I'll explain a little bit later. But sometimes down actually means up. Okay? But before we get into that, we need to do what we normally do, and we need to get this music going. We need to get this moving a little bit, get our bodies moving just a little bit, while we say good morning to all our friends and family members here in the Rise and Grind. Good morning, my man, Steve Wetmore. What's up? Good morning, Nick Hadley. He's been getting it. Nick Hadley's been getting strong. Good morning, Jeffrey Lee Parton. Good morning, Eric Mitchell. Good morning, Melvin Rodriguez. And what's up, Josh and Nathaniel? Good morning, Ricardo Gerard. Good morning, Susan Rose, AJ Anderson up in the house. Good morning, Dave Williams, Anthony Lang, Gail Becraft, and Ray Hatcher. What's up, Joe Miller, Scott Wells, Michael Jasper, Stacy, Beth Workman, Chris Fletcher, and of course, my boy Robbie Toomey. Good morning, Mr. Garrett Dvorsky. Welcome to the Rise and Grind, everybody. Good morning. It is a great, amazing, and incredible day, and I am so glad you're here. And we're going to talk about how sometimes down is actually up. That's what we're going to talk about today. So let's kill that music and let's dive in. Let's dive in. So yesterday I was talking to a very wise friend of mine, okay? Yesterday I had a call with the publisher about a book. You guys know about that. I talked about it yesterday. Had a call with the publisher about the book, and it went really, 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 really well, okay? It went really, really well. So exciting things. We've got a book that's going to be coming out. It's going to be on its way. So it went really, really well. However, even after the call, I myself was kind of disappointed. I was kind of disappointed a little bit because even though, yes, we're moving forward, and even though, yes, it's going to be incredible, and it's great, and it's exciting, and I'm on the team, and it's with but the absolute best in the world, she wasn't, I don't know, you know how these New Yorkers are, right? She was just a straight shooter. She wasn't as excited about the book as I was. And that was kind of disappointing to me. I was like, man, you know, I felt like, I felt like I was a guy who was expected to go number one in the draft. And then I got picked up in like round 3, like, yeah, I'm on the team, but I'm not the starter, you know, I'm on the team, but I'm not, I wanted to go in like gangbusters, and I wanted them to think that I'm going to change the world, you know, but she humbled me. She humbled me on my call yesterday. And as I was talking to my good friend, because I was kind of, you know, sometimes when you get humbled, when you get punched in the mouth, sometimes it's hard to swallow a little bit. So I'm talking to my friend, you know, at work, Evan Walters, and he told me something really interesting. He was like, look, dude, you know, sometimes down like is actually up. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, think about it like as a video game. Okay. See, in a video game, you're playing and you're getting better at the game and you're trying to beat the level, right? You're trying to beat the level. But when you finally get strong enough, to beat that level, you get to the next level, guess what happens? When you get to that next level, you go down. You're weak again. All of the enemies, all of the things that you have to fight, all of the things that you're up against, they're stronger. They're at a higher level. So now you're basically the minnow in the sea again. You go to being the big fish. You go to being the big fish to now you go to that next level where you're the minnow, man. It's like sometimes you have to go down, but that's actually a move up. That's actually a move up. Does that make sense? And when he was telling me this, I thought of this game Bloodborne, man. I used to play this game Bloodborne all the time when I used to have a lot more time for video games. And so I would play Bloodborne, and I would play it for hours and hours and hours on end, just trying to get through a level. And in order to get through that level, I had to get stronger, and I had to get more experience, and I had to get more wisdom. And then finally, I'd get through that level. I'd break through, and as soon as I broke through to the other side, golly, I started getting crushed again. I just started getting crushed again. And then I had to fight and overcome and grow and struggle and learn all the new things and get stronger again so that I could get through to the next level. You know, the same thing happened to me, something to do with the 11th, I guess. Same thing happened to me January 11th, 2011, when I stepped into the dealership when I stepped into Dan Cummins, and I had all of this experience, and I had done all of these things, and I had fought my way to the top, and I walked in, and I went up to the owner of the dealership and said, here's my resume, here's my skill set, here's all the things that I've done and everything that I'm good at. You need me to be a manager at your dealership. And he looked me straight in the face and said, no, sir, I don't need a manager, but you're welcome to sell cars if you want to. Well, that step that felt to me like a step down, it was actually a step up. I was low man on the totem pole at Dan Cummins, but it was a step in the right direction for what I could become. Here we are now. We've sold 1,045 cars. I've worked my way up to the top. I've learned so many different things about myself. I am so much stronger now than I was 7 years ago. You see, but I had to go down first. I had to go down so that I could move forward, so that I could move up. And now I'm actually in a position where Dusty Cummins, the owner of the dealership, he's currently pushing me. He's trying to teach me new stuff. He's trying to get me to a whole nother level, and I feel inadequate, and I feel less than, and it's kind of like it's my first day on the job. Like he's teaching me stuff, and I'm like, golly, here I am. I thought I was doing something. We just sold 1,045 cars. I thought, I was the best GM on the planet, I was riding sky high like, yes, sir. Everything's killing it. And then Dusty's coming at me like, bro, you got to learn this. And, bro, you need to learn this. And it's like, wow, man. And so at first I'm like, back up, First your ego gets in the way. But then I'm starting to realize that that's just me getting to that next level, see? And, yeah, I feel like I'm at the bottom. I feel like I'm down. But it's actually me moving forward. It's actually me moving up. You guys ever feel that way? You ever feel like, man, I can't, as soon as I get here, then it feels like I take a step back, right? Isn't that what it feels like? I want you to know that every single step that you're taking in your life, every step, even if it feels like a step back, okay? Every single step that you're taking is a step forward. You're moving in the direction of your destiny. It's only if we allow, when we go down, when we feel like we're going backwards, it's only if we allow that feeling. If we allow that feeling of going backwards, if we allow that to overcome us, if we allow ourselves to talk, to our self-talk to get to a point where we tell ourselves that we're moving backwards, that's the only time that it becomes reality. You see, these struggles, when we get to the next level, see, I'm on another level now. I'm on another level where we've got some players, okay? We're moving to a level where there are some players. The dealership's moving to a level where there are some players when you sell 1,000 cars. This book that we're going to put out is moving me to another level where there are some players. Some big cats out there, some big fish. You know what I'm saying? And just think about all of the things that I'm going to learn going forward. Think about all of the things that we're learning as a dealership now that we're starting to play with the big boys. So every single step is a step forward, folks. I understand. I know how you feel. I felt it yesterday. I was beating myself up a little bit. But thank God for the good people around me. Thank God for the wisdom of the people that I call my friends, man, that encourage and lift me up. It's crazy. It's crazy. But you're always moving in the direction of your destiny. Now, just because, listen to me here. Just because the picture in your mind maybe looks a little different, like the picture I had in my mind yesterday looked a little bit different, but just because the picture in your mind looks different, that doesn't mean that the picture is any less beautiful, okay? That doesn't mean it's any less beautiful. You might have it in your mind that it's supposed to look a certain way, and you're going to get there a certain way, and you're going to follow a certain direction, and you're going to follow a certain path, and once you get there, it's going to look, I'm going to walk into the dealership, and I'm going to be a manager, and it's going to be awesome, and I'm going to take over the world, You might have that picture, but when you get there, it might look a little bit different, but understand that doesn't mean you're not there. It doesn't mean it's not as beautiful. It just looks different. The picture that was painted for me, the picture that I had in my head yesterday morning, is different than the picture that was painted for me yesterday. But guess what? It's still just as beautiful. It's still just as beautiful. And one of the last takeaways I want you to take away today, this one's really, really, really important, guys. I want you to know that you can win. You can win. You can win this game that we are all playing. You can win at work. You can win with your spouse. You can win at life. Just like anything else, you are going to try, you are going to fail, and then you will get stronger. You will try, you will fail, you will get stronger. You will try, you will fail, you will get stronger. And it's just like a video game. Don't you remember? At my age, people my age, you guys remember playing Mario Brothers, right? And then people that are maybe a little bit younger than me, I'm sure you have your games that you remember. And do you remember how you would try and you're like, this level is impossible and there's no way that I can beat it and I just don't understand and the game must be broken and I just can't do it, and you just keep trying and you just keep dying and you just keep trying and you just keep dying, and finally you're getting stronger and your skills are getting enhanced and you're getting better and you're getting better, and finally you break through and you beat the level and you're like, yes, I did it, I beat the level. Oh my gosh, and you're excited and you're ecstatic, and then you go into the next level, and guess what? You're back you're down again. Your enemies are stronger. The obstacles are harder. You got new stuff to learn. And then you do it again. And you try, and you fail, and you get stronger. And you try, and you fail, and you get stronger. That's how this game of life is being played. That's how this game of life works. Try, fail, get stronger. Pretty cool, right? I got a video for you guys today. We're going to end on a nice little video. I think you guys are going to love it. Before I play the video, I want to remind you, Rise and Grind gear is on sale right now at GlennLundy.com. Get your Rise and Grind gear. Also, our event is coming together, and it's going to be spectacular. I'll post later a picture of, the stage. We're going to have these huge monitors, these huge screens. It's going to be amazing. The speakers are going to be phenomenal. It's going to be over the top. Make sure you get your tickets for August 12th. Set your calendars. August 12th, Rise and Grind event. It's going to be incredible. And then, of course, if you need more videos, you can go to youtube.com/GlennLundy. Just go to GlennLundy.com, which for some reason that's not even up there. Go to GlennLundy.com. And there's all kinds of videos on there, so on and so forth. You guys are amazing people. You're incredible people. You're phenomenal people. I absolutely love you. Let's watch this video, and then we'll kick off this amazing day.
There's an African proverb that reads, "When there is no enemy within, the enemy outside can do you no harm." When you refuse to allow any doubts in your own mind, then no doubts from others will ever cloud your judgment. When you create a strong mind, there can be no other that will defeat you with their words or with their judgments. When you believe in you, you need no other to believe in you. Because others really have no say in who you will become. Only you have that say. Only you can decide if others' opinions become reality or you create your own fate. The greatest challenge and the greatest obstacle any human will face is their own doubts, their own fears, and their own conditioned thoughts. If you want to live your dream, you will have to fight for it. You will have to fight the greatest battles of your life. You will have to battle the external enemy. People who don't believe in you. People who do you wrong. People who put you down. You will have to battle the intimate enemy. Those close to you who might do you wrong, or maybe you assume don't believe in you. Those who want the best for you, but their idea of support is to remind you of what can't be done or shouldn't be attempted. But the worst of all is the internal enemy. You will have to battle what seems like an army in your own head, an army of doubt. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, lack of belief. The voices inside the head saying, I am not good enough. I'm not worthy. I want to do this, but I can't. I want to give to those I love, but I can't. I'm not worthy of love. I'll never be able to do this. I am hopeless. I've tried everything. The world is against me. No one believes in me. My life's not worth living. There is no greater pain that can be inflicted on you than your own internal enemy. Your own thoughts will cause you more pain than anyone or anything. They can be likened to a terrorist living in your soul. But when you learn to control and direct your mind, you can direct that internal voice to work for you rather than against you. You get it to work for you by creating a compelling future. A future you will be proud to achieve, proud to live through. You do this by not just having goals, but having meaningful goals. Goals that get you excited to wake up every morning. You do this by understanding what your purpose in life really is. What are you doing it all for? When you know these things, when you work on yourself daily, you can quiet that voice in your head. You can feel good enough because you are good enough. But it does take a commitment of daily practice to work on yourself. Cut out something that you spend a lot of time on that does nothing good for your life and replace it with daily work on you. Empower yourself. Set your life up to win.
Boom. How about that? Set your life up to win, my friends. Set your life up to win. Have a great day today. Have a phenomenal, spectacular, over-the-top, amazing day today. Do me a favor, make sure you hit that share button. We'll start off everybody's day right. You guys are amazing. You're spectacular. You are phenomenal human beings. And I don't know if anybody's told you yet this morning, but I, for one, absolutely love you. I absolutely love you. Do me a favor. Come back and see me tomorrow morning at 5:30 a.m. as we continue to choose to rise and grind. Have a great day.